Hey guys, Utah Steve here. I'm hanging out today in a local park. There's nobody here really to speak of. It's temperatures in the 30s, and if you're anything like me, and I know a lot of you are, that won't stop you from getting outside. I do draw a line at 0 degrees and snowing sideways though. I'd rather be next to a warm fire in my house. But today is a beautiful spring day. It's kind of a mix. Yesterday was not a cloud in the sky. It was 65 degrees, and this morning it's about, I'd say, 9 in the morning, and it's cloudy. It rained through the night, snowed in the mountains. Anyway, that's not my point. Today I want to talk about this. I just got this in the mail a little bit ago from Amazon. This is the Summit Outfitters inflatable pillow. This runs about 20 bucks on Amazon. Comes with a handy stuff sack, pull string with a little carabiner on the end, however you want to use that to your advantage, and the little tag here has instructions for inflation, 4 steps, and deflation. I have already taken this out of its pack and tested it out just briefly, but I'm not super familiar with it. So this is a gear preview. Obviously I haven't taken this out and used it in the field yet, but I'm doing a lot of gear previews lately, and that's the whole reason, the whole point, so that when I finally have an outdoors experience, an overnighter, a hike, whatever, you will have the video of the product already to view, and I don't have to re-explain it in a video where I'm trying to focus on the hike or the camp out. So that's kind of why I do these ahead of time, and then later, after this has been beat up and used quite a bit, I'll give you my thoughts on it. I'll probably do another video soon about my other backpacking pillow. It's an Alps Mountaineering compressible pillow. It's not inflatable. I love Alps Mountaineering, I really do. My son has one of their tents, and I think it's amazing. It's a backpacking tent. Weighs a bit more, but it's really a beautiful tent. And I also have a video on here of my Alps Mountaineering sleep pad that I've used for a couple of years. This is not a lot different than that sleep pad, and I'll go into that in a minute. But first I want to talk about that Alps Mountaineering compressible pillow. There's a problem when you're buying pillows. If you need a pillow, if you don't sleep on your pack or roll up, your hoodie into the hood and sleep on it that way, I cannot sleep like that. I have to have a pillow. So I'm just one of those guys. It's different for everybody. But I bought this Alps Mountaineering compressible pillow, and what I discovered is that you open it, and it's probably, I'd say, a foot in length and maybe 7 inches wide. Not very big, and when it decompresses, it's full of an artificial filament. When you decompress the pillow, it relaxes, it opens up, and what I found when I've used it camping, I've used it several times now, which is why I need to do a review, is that a compressible pillow will also compress when you put your head on it. So what happened was, no matter if I folded in half, whatever I did, my head would compress the pillow slowly, and eventually it would be right against the floor of the tent. So maybe it'd be good for a hammock camping situation where, it's not such a big deal if your head goes down a bit with the pillow. But I decided I needed something else, something that met my needs better. This is not only inflatable, it also has a material in it that gives it some padding, and so I'm excited to use it. Let's go ahead and open it up. I'll stop my talking and let's look at it and see what we're dealing with here. Okay guys, let's go ahead and open her up. Just a little drawstring. I'm not going to keep this tag on here, I just wanted to show you what it all came with. Of course, it comes in orange and blue, and I chose blue. I think it comes in other colors too. It might come in red. And this had a elastic strap around it to hold it together, and my son got hold of it. So I don't know if I'll use that or not. It fit in the bag just fine without it, and it didn't really make a big difference in how much it released. Now, if you saw my Alps Mountaineering sleep pad video, you know that this valve is very similar to to that one. Basically, you release it. If you listen close, if you can hear me over that chainsaw. I don't know if you can hear that air release. But you allow this, I don't know, a few minutes just to decompress. Now the foam padding that's in there, just like my Alps Mountaineering sleep pad, will expand as the air goes into it. And that pushes the pillow open so that it's quote-unquote self-inflating. When I tried this the other day, it did not inflate to a great degree, but it was okay. And then I blew, you can also blow your own air into it to adjust how firm or soft you like your pillow. Now this is roughly, I'd say, 1.5 feet long. I don't have the specs with me, I apologize. Yeah, I'll just throw them up here on the screen right now. So there's your dimensions, and it's kind of a good looking pillow. You know, it's got this kind of a circle here in the middle for your head to go, and it kind of is padded around the outside of that, sort of like a donut, I guess, without the hole. The backside is just plain gray. This material is very tough, very strong material. I would say it's even stronger than the material my sleep pad is made of. And I will also throw on the screen what this material is. I don't believe it's nylon. So let's give this a few minutes to inflate on its own, and then we'll adjust it to where we want it from there. Okay guys, well this didn't inflate a whole lot more than what you saw a few minutes ago, so I'm going to go ahead and blow some air into it. It's pretty flat on this side, it's kind of bulky up here, it seems to be uneven, but I'm going to blow some air into it and we'll see what we can adjust it to for my liking. I'm going to blow it up all the way first so you can see how full it can get. And hurry and tighten that valve before it lets the air out. Alright, so there we have it, nice and inflated. Now, you might wonder how I'm going to test this out today, just to see how it does. And truth be told, today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays my kindergartner gets out of school early, and this park is actually near his school. So what happens is a lot of times I come to this park and I walk around the track a couple times like I did this morning, and then I go in my SUV and I lay down in my front seat and go to sleep, set my alarm for about 45 minutes, take a nice nap, and head over and pick my son up. I only have these couple hours a day really to spend to myself, so I treasure it and I try to use it wisely, like making this video. So what I'm gonna do, I noticed last week when I fell asleep in my car that when I put my head on the headrest, there's a space right here, and I woke up, there's a space between my neck and the seat, and I woke up with a massive kink in my neck. And this is why I need a pillow. This is why I can't just sleep on my sleeping bag gear or my hoodie or a thing of clothes or something. I need actual support on my head, which this part of the pillow should provide while my head rests here. So I'm going to actually take this in my SUV right now and take my regular nap and let you know what I think of it when my little nap is over. So let's head to the SUV and try this out. Okay guys, back in the SUV, and there's not a soul here, no one in the parking lot. And this is a good neighborhood. I've slept here many times. I sound like a bum, but hey, you know, that's how it goes. That's what us backpackers are, aren't we? Just a bunch of bums that would rather have the pack on our backs and live in the mountains than anything else. At least I feel that way. I love my home, but man, I ache to get outside, especially in the springtime when the snow is melting off the mountains. So let's go ahead and put this behind my head. I've got my alarm set for 45 minutes from now, which is about enough time to wrap this video up and go get my son. So here we go, the Summit Outfitters inflatable pillow. I didn't get more than 5 hours of sleep last night, so this should go well. We'll see you in about 45 minutes, guys. Oh, that's nice already. Hey guys, I'm back. I know that wasn't very long for you, but it was about 45 minutes for me. I want to keep sleeping. That's a good thing. That means the old pillow here is really comfortable. I'm very happy with it, I have to say. If I put it right behind my head, it has good neck support as well. So I don't know if you're a back sleeper or a side sleeper like I am. I always sleep on my side. Either way, it seems pretty supportive of your neck and head. My overall impressions right now are pretty good. I'm excited to use this in a tent, in a hammock, whatever I decide to do this year, or maybe just on a hike and taking a nap. Who knows? Anyway, good first impressions of this so far. I have to go pick up my son, but that's the Summit Outfitters self-inflating pillow. I hope you like this preview. I'll give you some more thoughts later in another video. Thanks for joining me. I'm Utah Steve, and I'll see you out on the trail.